My name is Samantha Castellanos, and I'm from Texas A&M University, and here we have
Juan Vargas from Google.
How did you get involved in Google?
Well, I was a faculty member of the University of South Carolina for about 18 years, and I was teaching computer science, data mining, and so on and so forth. And I started using a lot of tools from Microsoft. So at one point, after 18 years at the university, I joined Microsoft to work with university relations. And then after 4 years of that, I joined Google, and I'm doing now university relations with Google.
Wow. So how would you compare the environment at Google to, say, your educational environment?
At the university? Well, at the university, faculty have very clear paths. You have to come to the university. You know that you have three missions. One is to do research, to do teaching, and to do service. You plan your calendar very carefully because you teach one course or two courses during one semester, and then you know exactly what you will be doing the next semester. And you know that you have to write proposals, publications, and you sort of plan your work into 12 months, into 18 months. At companies like Google or Microsoft, the window is shorter. You typically plan for 3 months to 6 months, and you try to be very quick in your reactions.
And what have you thought about the Tapia celebration?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's just fantastic. It's very nice because it's a different conference from the other conference that I have been to. In the other conference where you go, the essence of the topic is computing, algorithms, mathematics. And here, although you do that also, there is this extra dimension of very friendly people, of this joy for life, of this joy for diversity. I love it.
And do you have any specific things you can incorporate back to Google?
Yes, of course. We are very committed to diversity. I am convinced that diversity is so important in everything you do in life, not only in work. Because, for example, a person with right hand tendencies thinks different from a person with a left hand tendency. But when you put them together, they come with their ideas. When you have, say, women and men working together, if they learn how to collaborate, because they're different, they come with great ideas. If you have people coming from different cultures, say from India, from China, from Latin America, from Europe, if they learn how to collaborate and learn from the others, the outcome of that is that everybody becomes better. And because they become better, they do better work.
Can you tell us about any mentors who have helped you through your educational experience?
Sure. I can identify 3 mentors. One is Dr. Joaquin Remolina. He was a physiologist, because by the way, my background is in computer science. My background is in electrical engineering, and then I studied neurophysiology, and then I studied biomedical engineering. And because of the biomedical engineering, I was interested in solving those problems that I could not solve by hand.
Right.
So I started learning computers, and that's why I became a computational person. So my first mentor was Joaquin Remolina, a doctor who taught me physiology. My second mentor was Juan Antonio Roy from Uruguay, who was also a physiologist who taught me the brain structures, brain anatomy, and who taught me literally critical thinking. Probably my third mentor is Professor John Boone from Vanderbilt University, where I did my PhD, and he brought me back to engineering.
Can you tell us about any personal hardships through your education?
Oh yeah, sure. I am from the city of Chihuahua, and when I was growing up, I was always a very curious kid. I always wanted to read more, as much as I could, and we didn't have enough books in my house, so I went to the library of the city. The city of Chihuahua is the capital of the state of Chihuahua. There are 27 states in Mexico, and the library at the time had about 1,000 books or less. I went to UTEP to do my undergraduate education, and the first or second day that I'm there, I walk in and see this library where you have these 500,000 books. So hardship to me was not having this incredible wealth of books that I found only until I started my undergraduate studies.
Wow. So you've been very involved with a lot of the computing world. What do you do to kind of relax, say like hobby-wise?
Okay, so my hobby is my work. I enjoy a lot what I do. I love it. And but also, I guess if you're asking me what I do besides what I like to do in my work, I like reading a lot. I play several instruments, guitar, mandolin, piano.
Wow.
So, and I listen to music all the time. And in fact, my wife sometimes says, "Why are you listening to that again and again and again?" Because I'm studying it.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your
thank you.
time.
That's
We
very
greatly
nice talking
appreciate
with
it.
you.